Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Gladys Yulan Imran with student number N1D223011 and I'm from Elite Class A. So today I want to explain about active sentence. An active sentence is a sentence where the subject performs the action of the verb. In other words, the subject is actively doing the verb's action. The subject comes before the verb in an active sentence. And then the sentence has a direct, clear tone. In active sentence, the subject is typically at the beginning of the sentence, followed by the verb and then the object, or if there is one. The structure makes the sentence clear, direct, and engaging for the reader or listener. Active sentences are often preferred in writing as they help to create a sense of immediacy and impact. Active voice is preferred in most circumstances because it is clear, more concise, and closer to a conversational tone. In contrast, passive voice is a way of writing sentence where the subject is being acted upon. The focus is on the target of the action and the subject is acted upon by the verb. Passive voice is used to emphasize the action that occurs rather than the individual or group who commit the action. Often because the perpetrator isn't known or hasn't yet been found guilty of the offense. Active sentences typically follow the subject, verb, direct object pattern. In active voice, the subject performs the action denoted by the verb. For example, the teenager drove the car to school is an active sentence where the teenager is the subject, drove, verb, and the car is the direct object. Another example is I conducted a study of elementary school teachers, where I is the subject and conducted is the verb, and a study of elementary school teachers is the direct object. Active voice sentences are preferred in scholarly writing for their clarity and emphasis on the subject performing the action. So that's a little discussion about active sentences from me, and the next material will be explained by my friend. So thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Gustina. I'm from Elite A. Definition of passive sentence. Passive sentence is a verb that does not show action and only acts as a recipient of action. For example, the bike was stolen by the thief. The passive sentence is simple above states that in this case the thief is the object who performed the action, while the subject, the bicycle, is the object that is stolen. The passive sentence is characterized by the word by after the verb. For example, the floor was cleaned by Paul. But there are also passive sentences that do not use the word by. For example, Reza was there to the movie. In addition to the word by in passive sentence, there form verb and use and there is an auxiliary sentence in the form of to be. Here are the active and passive sentence formula for several tense and example sentence. Example of changing active sentence to passive sentence and their formula. 1. Simple present tense. Formula: active sentence subject plus verb 1. For example, active sentence I cooked the fish. Sentence change active sentence object plus to be plus verb 3 plus subject. The fish is cooked by me. Passive sentence. Function of passive sentence. It is used to show interest in the person or object being subject to the action and not the person or object doing the action. So the most important thing or person will be the subject of the sentence. Like the following example sentence. My motorbike is being repaired. Furthermore, passive voice express an action that we don't know what it or we know what it is, but we don't want to mention it. Here is an simple sentence. My cell phone was stolen. To practice your skill and understanding of passive voice, here is an example of a passive voice problem. Rewrite the active sentence into passive sentence. 1. Father records 3 dogs plays volleyball. 3. Starting learning mathematics.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ilham Adan Ibrahim. My student number is N1D223014. Today, I am going to explain the example of passive sentences. Bagaimana dengan simple past dan past continuous? Mari kita lihat. Pada simple past, pola kalimatnya adalah subject tambah was atau were tambah verb bentuk ketiga. For example, my uncle bought a new car last year. Objeknya adalah a new car. Maka kalimat pasifnya adalah a new car was bought by my uncle last year. Bought adalah bentuk ketiga dari by. Bagaimana dengan past continuous? Pada past continuous, pola kalimatnya adalah subject tambah was atau were being tambah verb bentuk ketiga. For example, the children were playing hide and seek in the park. Objeknya adalah hide and seek. Maka kalimat pasifnya adalah hide and seek was being played by the children in the park. Play adalah bentuk ketiga dari play.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Safia. I am from class Elite A with study number N1G223027. So today I am to explain about present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense passive version. Oke, sebelum lanjut kita akan mengetahui apa itu kalimat pasif dan kalimat aktif. Kalimat aktif adalah kalimat yang dimana subjek sebagai pelaku dalam aksi dalam sebuah kalimat, sedangkan kalimat pasif adalah kalimat yang dimana objek sebagai sasaran dalam sebuah kalimat itu. So, di sini kita akan membahas tentang passive version. Kita akan membahas tentang passive version di dalam present perfect tense. Oke, di sini ada rumusnya. Untuk aktif subject tambah has tambah have tambah verb 3. Untuk pasifnya object tambah has or have tambah been plus verb 3 plus by plus subject. Okay. We have made a new experiment. Kita lihat rumusnya. Di sini kita lihat untuk mengubah kalimat aktif ke pasif itu objeknya kita kedepankan, sedangkan subjeknya terdapat di belakang. Kita lihat contohnya. We have made a new experiment. Kita lihat di sini yang menjadi objek adalah a new experiment. Made itu verb 3 dan we itu subject. Untuk jadikan pasif yang objek kita kedepankan. otomatis new experiment karena dia singular otomatis menggunakan has. Oke, has been made by. Objek untuk we adalah us. Subjek ke belakang. Di present perfect continuous tense, rumusnya ada subjek tambah has tambah have tambah verb ing. Untuk pasifnya, objek tambah has or have plus been plus being plus verb 3 plus by plus subject. Oke, caranya sama kayak tadi. Subjeknya kita kebelakangkan, sedangkan objeknya kita kedepankan. Kita lihat di sini subjek, sini auxiliary, new verb ing, ini objek. Oke, kita jadikan kalimat pasif. Yang objek ke depan, sedangkan yang subjek ke belakang. Oke, kita lihat objek. This machine karena singular menggunakan has been plus being operated by, subjeknya jadi objek Rahmat.
Yep.
So that's a little discussion about passive version dalam present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense from me, and the next material will be explained by my friend. Thank you very much and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Bagaimana dengan simple future dan past future? Mari kita lihat. Pada simple future, pola kalimatnya adalah subject tambah will tambah be tambah verb bentuk ketiga. For example, the student will take the exam next month. Objeknya adalah the exam. Maka, kalimat pasifnya adalah the exam will be taken by the students next month. Taken adalah bentuk ketiga dari take. Dan pada past future, pola kalimatnya adalah subject tambah would tambah be tambah verb bentuk ketiga. For example, she would prepare all the things for the meeting. Objeknya adalah all the things. Maka, kalimat pasifnya adalah all the things would be prepared by her for the meeting. Prepared adalah bentuk ketiga dari prepare. Untuk lebih memahami kalimat aktif dan pasif, kalian dapat mengerjakan soal berikut ini. Number 1, change the active to passive. Rio was building a sand castle in the beach. Number 2, change the passive to active. A party will be held by us for her birthday.